Hello, my name's Grzegorz Spiewak. I'm a methodology advisor and ELT consultant for Macmillan in Poland, and also part of the Central and Eastern Europe team of advisors for Macmillan. This is my first visit to Georgia, and indeed my very first day. So in terms of what I expected of my first round of lesson observations, it's really difficult to tell, apart from a general expectation of trying to see an effective lesson. By effective, I mean a lesson where there are clear lesson objectives, where the learners are aware of what it is that they are supposed to be doing, that the objectives are being met at the end of the lesson, and again that the learners are being informed of the fact that the objectives are being met, that there is a lot of target language being used, of course, and that in general that there is a feeling of a relatively high level of cognitive challenge for the kids, so that they can have a chance of being genuinely motivated and engaged in what goes on in the lesson. So, with that kind of general framework in mind, I have to say that I was very pleased with the kids themselves. I had a chance to observe two groups. One was grade 9 and the other was grade 3, so two very different types of learner, simply because of age group difference, but also the overall level of English competence, obviously. And in both cases, I have to say that I was truly impressed with the overall level of motivation and cooperativeness, if you like. They were genuinely willing to take part in whatever activity the teacher had on offer. They had genuinely interesting things to say, particularly the older ones, obviously. And the level of English, again, in taking my general experience as a rubric, was quite good. And again, what impressed me the most was perhaps the fact that behaviorally there was virtually no problem at all. Both groups were with the teacher, willing to take part, active throughout the lesson. In terms of the methodology, if you like, I could certainly see some room for development, particularly when it comes to tightening the sequence of the lesson, making sure that it begins from the very beginning with a very well-defined lesson goal. A lesson goal which is not just purely linguistic, but also communicative, and it's phrased in a way that the learners will have a chance to get engaged. That the sequence of activities is such that one feels it develops from one activity to the next in some kind of natural formation, and again one which will be clear and transparent to the learners. The final lesson goals, again, is something which could be perhaps summarized more effectively, so that the learner would leave with a sense of having accomplished something specific, even within a short span of the 40-odd minutes that the lesson has taken place in. So I suppose that that's as much as I can say based on the two lessons I observed. To summarize, again, very impressive children, and I think the teachers are genuinely lucky to have a chance to work with kids with this level of motivation and engagement. Thank you very much.